the sports world stopped, and with it, the money it brings in. Now Penn State has to figure out how all the empty seats will hit the checkbook.
We do have, I wouldn't call it robust, but it's certainly an adequate reserve. We're going to be in good shape for fiscal year 20. So then you move into the unknown as it relates to 2021.
Let's start with the basics. Penn State has 29 NCAA varsity sports. Now the athletic department also supports men's and women's rugby, so let's bump that number up to 31. Now there's only one other school in the Big Ten that has more sports than Penn State, and that's Ohio State with 37. So it seems like Penn State might have some more mouths to feed, so to speak, than most of the conference.
Our 31 programs and 800 plus student athletes is really, it's in our DNA. It's part of who we are.
So where does the bulk of that money come from? The short answer is football. Football programs make the money to support the other sports. Let's take the defending national champs, the LSU Tigers, as an example, led by the Tiger King himself. According to a report by the Lexington Herald-Leader, LSU football made about $56 million in the fiscal year 2018 to 2019. That helped the athletic department turn a profit of nearly $9 million. But without football, LSU drops in the red, $47 million in the red. When you hear all of the talk about football in the fall, just know athletic departments depend on that money. Some smaller universities have already decided to cut sports. Old Dominion in Virginia cut its Division I wrestling program. St. Edward's in Austin, Texas, a Division II school, sent 6 different sports to the chopping block.
Our primary focus is on holding our 31 programs or 800 plus student athletes together and finding a way as Penn Staters and as a Penn State community to come through this on the other side.
This goes into the fall, with the revenue that football brings in for Penn State, or for the revenue that football brings in a lot of universities across the United States. That's going to be a whole nother conversation.
So now we sit and wait to see which direction the ball bounces. Peter Terpstra reporting for Nittany Nation.